Yep, it feels nice to sit in the head seat. What a wonderful company, letting the subordinates take the head seat. What?
Trouble Busters!
I'll be working at HQ starting today. I'll get a pay raise and I'll get to gamble more frequently. My name is Tom. I'm going to start working at Silver Skull HQ today. Such a tall, shiny building. Did you say your name was Tom? I heard something about you. Yes, I'll try my best during business meetings. Nice to meet you. Try your best? No way! I can handle it all on my own. Ah, that sounds assuring. I'm back from the restroom. Mr. Stewart isn't here yet, so we should get ready for the meeting. Yep, it feels nice to sit in the head seat. I'll go ahead and sit at the end then. When I sit here, it makes me realize how amazing I am. Mr. Carl? Oh, I'm sorry. I tend to be loud when I talk to myself. I hope you don't mind me. No, it's okay. I understand how you look up to me. Talented people tend to collect jealousy from others. Anyway, Mr. Carl, what is it? There's something I wanted to ask you after taking a look at the document. Huh? It's not a big deal anyway, right? Well, it's actually... Don't worry about it. I was the one who created it, so there's no way there are any mistakes. I'm sure Mr. Stewart will be satisfied. I wish it would go that way, but... I'm coming in. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. No problem. Mr. Stewart, thank you so much for coming today. We made sure we prepared perfectly for this presentation. Now, let's get started. By the way... What is it? I, Carl, am happy to answer anything. What a wonderful company, letting the subordinates take the head seat. What? Well, I'm not the type of person who really cares where I sit. Oh, impressive, Mr. Tom. You're very kind. What are you guys talking about? This guy just recently transferred to RHQ from a countryside branch. You must be thinking about the wrong person. No way! I couldn't have been mistaken. I've met him so many times in the past. What? I'd like to explain to you. I see. I get that the two had connections of some sort, but that has nothing to do with this business meeting. Nothing to do with it? Well, I, an elite representative, will go ahead and quickly finish this meeting. Hey! I wouldn't have cared too much if he were this way with me, but I can't just look the other way if he's getting our client involved. It's about time I make things clear with him. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Mr. Carl, please take a look at this. Huh? Silver Skull HQ COO. Wait, COO? Were you not aware? Mr. Tom has been promoted to the COO of Silver Skull HQ. No way! I mean, this is impossible! This must be a prank! Do you really think we'd be fooling around at an important meeting like this? Of course not! Even about the seat, too! It seems like you've been quite rude! I told you, didn't I? You shouldn't be trying to stand out too much in front of Mr. Stewart! No way! Then... Hello, sir. I have a question regarding an employee named Tom who recently joined us. Oh, really? Yes. Have a great day. Oh, God. Do you believe me now? Yes. Mr. Stewart, I'm very sorry for the whole confusion. This is because of my poor supervision. Don't worry about it. Poor supervision? I don't agree to this. What is it that you don't agree with? I mean, you just got transferred here, right? Why are you assigned to such a high position out of nowhere? I don't get it. That's it, right there. Mr. Tom has been with Silver Scowl for many years, and he's turned the business around so many times at many of your branches. And with that said, he's been promoted to the COO. Seriously? I decided to move forward with this current project because I wanted Mr. Tom's assistance. Oh, Mr. Stewart, you're overrating me. You're not getting out of praising me. Was I getting all cocky with someone who has a higher position than me? This is bad. No, actually, maybe this is an opportunity to prove my talent. I'm gonna show him what I've got after 20 years of experience at HQ. Now, let's end this idle talking and start the meeting. No, don't you have to apologize to Mr. Tom? You said those rude things because you weren't aware of the situation, right? Before I give any apologies, we're currently in a meeting. But then... He's been working hard. Let's just see how it goes. So, that was how the meeting started as Mr. Carl took the lead. That's all I have for everyone. Does anyone have any questions about anything? Mr. Carl, on the document it says that there will be three-year warranty periods, but you said that it'll be 10 years when we spoke about this over email. Oh, was that so? Also, on page 10, it says that the estimated budget for this project will be $1 million, but this is way over what we initially discussed. The most that can be spent on this project will be around $300,000. No, that's not possible. I did my research. You're exactly right. See, my COO even says so. Our company offers a 10-year warranty on vehicles that pass inspection with no issues. As for the budget, considering the number of units to be sold, I believe $300,000 is a reasonable estimate. Yup, I'm glad to hear that. What? So he's on the other side? There are also a few typos and misspelled words, but are you sure you confirmed everything? Of course! It's just that I've been a little busy and I couldn't take a look at those small details. I see. It tells me how much you value this business. Oh, no! See, I told you that you should have confirmed it. You're just speaking from the conclusion. And as a conclusion, we're in this current situation. Mr. Stewart, we're very sorry about this matter. We will make sure to prevent any similar errors down the road. Oh, Mr. Tom, no, don't worry about it. So now I'd like to confirm the deadlines. Yes. At the next moment, this meeting is being led by Tom. I was supposed to make this meeting successful. Thank you so much, both of you. By the way, Carl... Oh, God. I heard a lot of things happen during the meeting with Mr. Stewart. We were fortunate enough that things went well because Tom was supporting you. Well, things went well at the end of the day. That's true, but since you made our client displeased, we need to make sure we don't let it happen again. Tom, you guys had a prior internal meeting about this, right? An internal meeting? I made sure to tell Carl about it. We didn't do any... Yes, we did! Of course we did! But there seemed to be some things that Mr. Tom had missed. That was why... Mr. Carl, I don't think we're telling the same story. You shouldn't lie about it. You keep saying things about every word I say. Well, that's a boomerang that goes right back at you. Just because you're a little bit amazing, you're getting all excited to find a mistake that your subordinate made as if you just defeated an ogre. I can tell based on the fact that you snitched to tell the CEO about this. No, that's not true. So, are you admitting to everything that happened? Well, I mean, even about the seed, it's not like there's evidence that I did and said those rude things. You should point things out only after gathering the evidence. Mr. Carl, let me tell you just so you don't misunderstand anything, but I didn't snitch on you or anything. What? Mr. Stewart told me how the meeting went. I told you during the meeting, but I won't hold grudges against you for saying things about me. The meeting ultimately went well, and there's no point in bringing it up to the topic over and over again. What matters the most is the next time. Ah, I see. Huh? Hold on a second. What is it? What I heard from Mr. Stewart was about the meeting, but what exactly were you saying about the rude things you said and did? Yikes! Oh no, I ended up saying something I didn't have to say! Sir, it wasn't even a big deal. That's right! I didn't know about it, so I ended up getting carried away! Who are you to say that? I see. So you're admitting that, too! Whoa! I messed up again! I see. So that must be why you asked me that question over the phone earlier. Carl, you'd better have an explanation about this. Explanation? I mean, I wasn't aware of this. I believe the two of you are partially at fault for not telling me. Before even considering our positions, I believe you should have kept your manners regardless of who you're interacting with. Well, but it's still true that none of this would have happened if only I were aware. By the way, we made sure you were notified. What? The fact that he was getting promoted to the COO had been on the employee bulletin board, and we received a signature of acknowledgement from every employee, including yourself. I don't think you can give any excuses about not being aware. Oh, it must have been that other time. I was too lazy to read it, so I just signed it without really going through it. Mr. Carl, this is already in the past. It's just a separate problem when it comes to the fact that you would shamelessly tell a lie and try to blame others for this matter. This will be a problem with your manners, so you should just admit fault about this matter. Everyone makes a mistake sometimes. As long as he's willing to admit fault, we don't need to further question his actions. If I were to admit fault, So what if it was the proper manner? Are you having fun pointing things out about me? What? Did he really say that? Geez, I wasn't expecting that response at all. Besides, I still don't agree to this. But Mr. Stewart already explained to you about my accomplishments, right? But then, considering the location of those branches, I'm sure you didn't have to go through too much to turn the businesses around. Maybe things ended up looking good as you were neglecting to do anything, too. How dare you? Sir, let's go ahead and hear him out. I'm saying that I could have done the same thing. This puts me in the COO position, too. I don't understand what you're saying. Especially since I'm an elite and I know everything about the HQ inside and out. I'm confident with myself. I see. But even about the meeting from earlier. That was just a coincidence. I was too busy and I couldn't really do the best job I could have. If anything, I could prove it to you. Prove it? I believe one of our branches isn't doing too great recently, right? Ah, that one. I could perhaps stay there for a while to turn the business around. It's a bit far away, and I'm sure it'll be a perfect opportunity to prove my talent. I'm not so sure about this. I think it's a good idea. He seems to be motivated, so maybe we can respect his eagerness. So it's decided then. If I'm successful in turning the business around there, you can perhaps prepare me the COO seat when I come back here. You're being way too arrogant. I'm fine with that. Tom, are you sure about that? Yes, I would never tell a lie. I'm grateful for this condition. But Tom, if anything were to happen, don't worry. I have a plan. Well then. All right, I'm gonna start getting ready to do this. Mr. Carl, reality often turns out to be quite different from our ideals. The decline in performance is largely due to depopulation in the area. The key now is how we respond within these constraints. In that case... What? Are appraisals only done online? Yes, this is for us to save on expenses. I hope you understand. But then, I'm not really sure how to use the internet. Don't worry, you'll see all the instructions on our website. Okay. If we're losing profit every month, we need to cut down the cost. That way, I'm sure we'll start seeing some profit. I'm soon to be promoted. Oh, goodness! We're only now generating half the sales compared to when I first got transferred here. I'm coming in. Mr. Tom, long time no see. I heard about how you've been doing over here. About that, it seems like you're only conducting appraisals online rather than doing it on site in an attempt to cut down the expenses. Yes, we've been able to save a lot of labor costs, but then, for some reason, we haven't been doing too well. Of course not. Even if you were able to save on expenses, you end up getting less foot traffic. Your business is only going to decline. Our business would purchase used cars to sell them to other clients, so it's critical if we have fewer customers waiting to get their car inspected. But it wasn't like our sales ended up declining because of what I did. Yes, it's directly related. How can you say for sure? In this area, due to regional demographics, a large portion of the population consists of elderly residents. Many of them are not very familiar with how to use the internet. That's exactly why discontinuing in-store appraisals would only accelerate the decline in sales. But the business here was declining to begin with. That's just a ridiculous thing to say when you're running a business. It's about how to get out of an unstable situation. That's the skill it takes for you to be a leader, and I thought you were confident about that, too. That's right, but this is just geographically challenging. If only I were in a region where there are a lot more people. I just couldn't do my best in this condition. Is this déjà vu? You're saying the same thing you said the other day. So, you remember it. I mean, you were bragging to tell us that you could do an excellent job even if you were placed in a countryside that was far away from the HQ. Well, it depends on the location. I'm sure you'd struggle if you were placed here too. Soon enough, we'll find out whether your excuses are valid or not. I'm coming in. Welcome. I'm here for registration today. Okay. Hold on a second. You haven't even done an appraisal. The appraisal has been done already. Huh? Oh, that off-site appraisal service is so helpful! I was so relieved because you were very detailed with the way you explained everything! It's our pleasure, sir. We won't lose against other companies when it comes to sincerity. Hey! Even though you're the COO, you can't be doing things without communicating! My job is to work on the overall improvement of the company's sales. This goes to the branch too. I knew that this would happen, so I've been secretly working on this branch. Now, Mr. Mike. Yes, please. And here it is, Terrific Tom's Therapy in full effect. And wouldn't you know it, customers just kept pouring in one after another. Damn it! Tom ended up taking all the credit again! Why? What was wrong with how I was running this business? There's a simple answer to that. You need to empathize with the customers. In local communities like this, people tend to have strong bonds with one another. That's why building trust and relationships is all the more important. Neglecting that would be completely unacceptable. So, if I were to take that method, of course it'll depend on the time and the place, but I'm sure you understand it by now. I'm an elite who became the department manager of Silverstall, one of the largest companies in the nation! It's true that you've worked for Silverstall for many years, and it's amazing that you've been promoted to department manager. But all of our employees are elites. It's not only because they're good at what they do, but they all know how to support each other. Our company operates well because everyone empathizes with each other as they interact. Mr. Carl, I'm sure a lot of different people have supported you along the way. Mr. Carl, we will be discussing this matter when I go back to HQ. Are you gonna put me in trouble because I didn't do a good enough job here? Even though you supported the business, we're doing well now! If you're going to say that all of our employees are elites, you should just look the other way about this! And this type of irresponsible behavior is what I was talking about. What? We're not just going to look the other way. Sir, are you here to observe? If that was all that this trip would have been about, I would have personally appreciated it. What the heck? You guys make it sound as if I've done anything wrong. After appraisals, you've been asking for a price decrease, huh? As I was secretly working on this branch, I came across complaints of that nature. Carl, if this is true, it would become misconduct on your end. But we came across other issues after the appraisal, so that's why I requested a price decrease. What's wrong with that? Even if you've done that intentionally, that's just a false accusation. Then you wouldn't complain after looking at this investigation report, would you? Yikes! We've been secretly looking into this, too! As a result of this investigation, there haven't been any major issues found. Then why is it that you requested a price decrease? Maybe it was a mistake! We could believe that it was a mistake if it was with only one case, but you can't give any excuses when it happened over and over again. Carl, are you still going to give any more excuses? I just wanted to generate more sales. That's the company's problem, and it has nothing to do with the customers. You deceived our customers, and your actions are unforgivable. Oh my! Then what's going to happen to me? Deceiving our customers will be considered fraud. I'm sure you'll find out more details after the police report is filed. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry. This was my fault. I'll be careful next time, so I need you to forgive me. Carl, apologies can only be accepted until before you cross the line. If only you were willing to learn from the mistake you made at that business meeting back then, none of this would be happening right now. Oh, please don't say that. I messed up this time, but I've been working so hard all along. I've been doing whatever it takes to contribute to this company. As Tom mentioned, you've crossed the line, not to mention you got our customers involved. Even if I were to forgive you, I wonder if the law would ever forgive you. Damn it! My elite career is shattered, just like that! After the fraudulent appraisal amounts came to light, Carl was criminally charged and arrested for fraud. As a result, he also left the company. These days, it seems he's been actively searching for a new job at various companies, but his criminal record, along with the pride he still clings to from his days as a manager, has become a major obstacle, and things haven't been going well. Had he set aside his ego and simply focused on doing his job with integrity, things might have turned out differently. Meanwhile, the vacant manager position has since been filled by Melanie. She's efficient and handles her tasks swiftly, but... Huh? Trubus Hunter 3 is released and long lines are forming at game shops, huh? Wait. Huh? I think I've seen that person before. Oh, that's Melanie! And there I was, stunned by the unexpected side of the so-called perfect employee. Trouble Busters!